Hey everyone, this is Walt,
And this is Melissa.
and we are from Mouse Talk, and we are back with another Walt Disney World theme park overview. Now, in the past, we've done Magic Kingdom, and we've also done Epcot, and kind of broken them down into several parts. And with today's video, we're going to do Animal Kingdom.
You got it.
Haven't done this one yet. First time we've done a overview of it, but just like the other ones, we're going to kind of do it in two parts because Animal Kingdom is kind of broken up into 6 sections. You have the Oasis, Discovery Island, Dino Land, Asia, Africa, and of course Pandora,
Pandora.
the newest area. So we thought instead of making it all one big video that could be like an hour long,
Right.
we would break it down into two videos with
Three
three
parts each.
yeah 3 sections in each video. So we're going to start with the first video. We're going to go over the Oasis, Discovery Island, and Dino Land USA. We thought we'd start with those guys. Basically, what you're looking at, if you're looking at a park map, you're going to go counterclockwise. You come into the park through the Oasis, kind of go straight into Discovery Island, and then you head off to the right to go to Dino Land. And that's kind of the path we're going to be taking.
Right.
So we're going to start over in with the Oasis. But before we even do that, let's get a little history of Animal Kingdom.
Well, Animal Kingdom just basically celebrated its 20th anniversary as of April 22nd, 2018. It opened in 1998 on that date 20 years ago. So it is Disney's newest theme park of the 4. And as we said, it is separated into 6 different areas that we already went over. So we might as well get started.
Okay, all right. We'll start with the Oasis because that's the first part that you kind of hit when you first come into the park. The Oasis is kind of a nice little quiet, quaint area. I think that's kind of
Yeah.
what I think of when I see it. It
Wooded.
has, yeah, absolutely. It has some animal exhibits which are fun to see. You have like the flamingos and some other little animals that you can see as you're going through the Oasis, which I think is kind of nice. And so it doesn't have a ton there, but one thing it does have is it has the Rainforest Cafe,
Okay.
and that's of course one of 2 in Walt Disney World. They have another one down at Disney Springs. But of course, we've eaten at this one before, and it's like your normal Rainforest Cafe. It's got good food. It's fun for the whole family, and it's a great atmosphere. So if you're looking for something quick that you don't want to eat maybe too much with a fun atmosphere, I think the Rainforest Cafe is a good little area, don't you?
It's okay, but I think it's at the point. It's good for families. It's nothing if you're looking for something out of the ordinary. It's your standard American fare. You'll have a lot to choose from, and it gets maybe more fun for the atmosphere inside. But it's nothing really that special to me as far as the food goes. It's fine,
Right.
but nothing to really write home about.
No, not at all. But it is an option if like some of the other areas are too booked. This one usually isn't too bad when it comes to that.
Yeah, or if you're just looking for something where the food isn't super adventurous. I know some of the other sit down or table service venues in the park here may have a little more adventurous food that may be too much for some people. So if you're just looking for your standard American fare, this is the way to go.
Absolutely. And also over in the Oasis, one of the other things they do have there is what's called the Garden Gate Gifts. And this is just inside the entrance to the it's just inside the entrance to the park to the right. And this is where they have just basic gifts. And this is a great place to get like your strollers or your wheelchairs. And it's also the only place to get your package pickups.
Right. So as you're shopping throughout the day, if you don't want to carry your bags around, the shops will basically send your packages to the front of the park. So as you're leaving at night, you take your receipts. They give you a form you take up, and you pick up your packages. So that is a real convenience that all the parks do offer. And this is the spot where you would pick up your items at the end of the day.
Yep, and that's the Oasis. So there you go. That's the Oasis. Now we're going to move forward a little bit. We're not going to go off to the right just yet. We're going to go straight forward. And this is where we get into Discovery Island. And this is kind of, I think, one of Melissa's favorite parts of the entire park. And that's when you first step into Discovery Island. What's the first thing you see?
And you cross over the bridge, over the water, and there's the Tree of Life.
Yeah.
I love this tree.
Yeah.
I love it daytime. I love it nighttime. I could stare at it forever. The detailing in this tree is amazing. You'll notice as you look at it that all the animals that are carved into the massive trunk of this man-made tree is just incredible.
Yeah, it really is. It's a beautiful thing, and we love it. It's something to behold during the day, and it's even better at night. It really is a great time. Now, over in Discovery Island, there is a lot more to Discovery Island than there is with the Oasis. And one of the first things they have is something I think is a lot of fun for the little ones, and that's the Wilderness Explorers. It's a fun game full of challenges that you need to complete throughout the park. And basically, what you'll do, you'll be able to complete all the challenges. And if you do, you'll become an official wilderness explorer. It's a fun way for the little ones to stay interested and occupied while walking the park.
Yep.
I really think it's a lot of fun. We've never done it, but I have seen videos of people that do it. It really is a lot of fun. You get a couple little surprises at the end. A little, what do you want to call them? Like not medals, but you get like a little like badge or something at the end when you finish. So it is really nice if you complete the entire thing. It's a lot of fun. I think for the little ones, they really would like it. And I think all the parks pretty much have something like this.
They do.
You know,
for the most part.
Absolutely. But this is a good one. And, of course, it's based around Wilderness Explorers, who it's Doug and Russell. So you'll like it. It's a lot of fun. But one of the things that's really, this is one of my favorite things about Discovery Island, and that's when you talk about the Tree of Life, down below the Tree of Life, they actually do a 3D show. And what's that?
It's Tough to Be a Bug.
Mm-hmm.
So it's from the
Bug's Life.
Pixar movie A Bug's Life, and it features Flick and a lot of the other bug pals from the movie. And it's probably one of the more underrated shows in Disney World at Animal Kingdom. It gives you an inside look on what it's actually like to be a bug. So you go in and you're an honorary bug. You get to put on your bug's eye view glasses, so you get to wear your 3D glasses, and it's actually a 4D show because you'll have some things come at you, effects, smells, water, some other little fun things. If you haven't done it, we won't spoil it for you, but can be a little scary for little ones. There's some things where things will drop down, or there are a lot of loud noises, and it is bugs, so just be careful if you have little ones when you go in there, because some can get pretty scared by the show, but and it can be a little intense for them. But other than that, I think it's fun. You definitely want to check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, it's hosted by Flick from A Bug's Life, and you see Hopper's in there, and Heimlich comes in at some point. It's really a lot of fun. It really is a great 3D show. I think it's underrated. I really do. I enjoy it. We do it every time we go.
And they try to make you feel what it's like to be a bug and what they go through, like when humans put the magnifying glasses on them, or spray bug spray, or hit you with the fly swatter.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun. Yeah.
It really is. It's a good time. Also over there, they have the Discovery Island Trails, and this is a great way to kind of relax and take a nice stroll around the Tree of Life while discovering some of the awesome animals along the way. It really is a great time, and it's also a great way to look at the entire tree, because like Melissa said, throughout that entire tree, the entire tree is carved of animals.
Right.
And
so many kinds of animals.
Yeah, you find every time we've gone to Animal Kingdom, we find a new animal. Oh, I didn't see that one before. Oh, I didn't know that one was there.
So many of them. It's absolutely breathtaking. I could stare at that tree forever.
Yeah, it really is fun. It really is a good time. And Discovery Island, just like the Oasis in the beginning, it's a nice way to just relax and just kind of enjoy it and kind of off the beaten path. Also over there, they have Adventurers Outpost, and this is a great meet and greet because here you'll get to meet Mickey and Minnie in their Explorer outfits.
Yeah, they're in their safari gear.
Right.
So that's always a fun one because that's a nice thing about the different parks. You can get pictures with Minnie and Mickey pretty much everywhere, but I like that they take on the theming of the parks with their outfits. So that way you can get something different in the different parks that you visit.
Absolutely. And we went there in our last trip, just you and I. And we got our pictures taken with Mickey and Minnie there, and it wasn't too crowded. We waited probably about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, but not terrible.
Which isn't bad.
No, not at all. And it was a lot of fun, very interactive, a lot of ways, a good way to get out of the rain if necessary, because when we did it, it was raining. So it was a nice way to kind of get out of the rain for a few minutes, and it's a good meet and greet. It definitely is. And as we move on from there, and this is one of the ones I know Melissa wants to try, is one of these quick service places. What is it, Mel?
Yeah, they're kind of neat how they have these set up throughout Animal Kingdom Park. They'll be along the walkways, and of course they're very like wooded or have a lot of foliage, things like that. So they'll kind of blend in and make they don't look like just the regular ice cream carts or kiosks you'll see in the other parks. These are like wooden huts almost, or look like little wooden cars, what they'll have situated around the park. And this one's called 8 Spoon Cafe. And it's just a little cart where they'll offer a couple of quick service things that you can take. But the servings are pretty decent. So it's definitely, I would consider it a lunch, not just a snack, or maybe something you could share with someone to try different things throughout the park. This particular one is going to offer some mac and cheese options. So it's kind of a bowl that you'll get, and you can choose from a regular baked mac and cheese, and you can also get one topped right now, and they do change this up from time to time. Right now they offer one that's topped with pulled pork, or one that's topped with shrimp with a sweet red chili chili sauce. You can also get a Mickey pretzel here with cheese sauce and some assorted chips and beverages as well. So if you're just looking for a quick snack or something different to try, this may be a little on the heavier end, may not be so good for a really hot day, but I've seen pictures and photos and it's something I really would like to try. It looks good.
Me too. It really looks delicious. The baked mac and cheese just looks phenomenal. All three of them look good. It doesn't matter whether it's the pulled pork, shrimp, or just the regular baked mac and cheese. I want to try one for sure.
Yeah, we'll have to share one on our next trip and let you know what we think.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, also another one of the places that you can get that. This one's kind of like more of a food cart. It's called the Smiling Crocodile.
And actually, this one looks very similar. A lot of these carts look the same, so they can be a little confusing because they look alike, but you just have to check out the menu and see what jumps out at you. But this one serves some open-faced sandwiches made on ciabatta bread, and these sound kind of yummy too, and I'd really like to try this. They have an open-faced turkey BLT made with like a thick sliced bacon, or a pimento cheese BLT with the pimento cheese spread with the bacon, lettuce, and tomato. So it sounds super yummy to me.
Absolutely. Yep. So it's another option. A lot of quick service options around Animal Kingdom. Now, one of the other ones, this is one of our favorites. The next one in the area over there is, of course, one of our favorites. We eat here all the time. I think they have great food.
They do have good food.
And actually, they have really nice views.
Yes, a lot of
as
good
well.
seating here. Unlike the
Yes.
other ones that are carts, this has a lot of seating and some seating, like Walt said, and some areas where you get some really pretty views of the park.
Absolutely, and that's Flame Tree Barbecue. And again, this is one of the best places to eat in Animal Kingdom, and it's one of our favorites. Some of the items on the menu include ribs, barbecue chicken, pulled pork, loaded fries and onion rings, and more. We definitely recommend this stop. Like I said, we eat here every single time. We get something.
Yeah, if we don't all eat there, one of us is always getting something. The last time we got the loaded fries, which has the pulled pork and the cheese, and we all kind of shared and picked at that for a little bit. But their barbecue selection is really good. Definitely a good place if you like barbecue to check it out. I've heard their onion rings are fabulous. I have yet to try them as much as I like onion rings because I always feel like when we go it's hot and I don't want to be eating a lot of fried foods, but they look really yummy. So one of these days I'm definitely going to try them.
It's probably one of the best quick service options in all of Walt Disney World. I love the food here. I think it's fantastic.
And the nice thing about the dining areas here, they're all covered, so they're shaded. So you are outside, but especially if you move toward the back of the pavilion, you walk out of where you get the food and you walk back a ways, you're going to be able to look over the water and see Everest.
Yes.
It's a beautiful view of Everest and the water there. So that's a really nice place to sit and eat.
Yep.
But it is a good place to take a break. Sometimes there's entertainment going out in the open
water.
area. Even though if you're in the kiosk that's closer to where you get your food that looks out onto the street or the area where you walk, sometimes they'll have musicians or different people playing out there. So we did that. We ate our fries and we sat out there and watched the entertainment.
good.
So that was kind of nice too. So there's definitely a lot of great seating options there.
I agree. Moving on from there, they also have what's called the Isle of Java, and this is basically just a quick service stop that serves breakfast items such as muffins, danishes, coffee, and assorted beverages. So if it's first thing in the morning and you need a coffee or a Danish or something to kind of get you going, Isle of Java would be the one place we'd probably recommend. Moving on from there, this is probably one of the main, if not the main, signature dining option in Animal Kingdom.
One of the newer ones, I guess.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's not brand new, but it's definitely one of the newest additions to the park.
Yes, and that's Tiffin's. And again, this is Animal Kingdom's signature table service and gets really good reviews. Every review I've heard so far has been positive. It really has. They serve lunch and dinner and are on the Disney dining plan. We do highly recommend, like any other table service, get your reservations 180 days in advance if you can, because in Disney World things fill up fast. But this is a great place for the more adventurous eaters, I would say, just like Melissa was talking about earlier. Menu items include venison, pan-seared duck, braised pork belly, and much, much more.
Yeah, it definitely has some more adventurous foods, people that are more into the more exotic eating, more high-end dining. We were watching a review with another vlogger that we watch, and they had some samples of things going on for the 20th anniversary. I know they had I guess a vegetarian style burger. It looked like a real burger, and they tried it and said it was quite delicious. But it looked from appearances like it was a real meat burger. But they had like what is it, jicama fries. So it's definitely some different things. But if you like to try new things, it's a good place to go. And like Walt said, they get really good reviews. So I know the food's supposed to be pretty darn good.
Yeah, and that's pretty much Animal Kingdom as a whole. You're going to get a lot of exotic, adventurous type food because that's the whole part of
Right.
the theming of what
Yeah.
you're doing in the park.
Yeah, you get Asian-inspired,
Yeah.
African-inspired foods.
For sure.
different things like that.
Yeah.
So, and some things that are a little more earthy. That's how I
Yeah.
would probably consider Tiffin's, a little more earthy,
Yeah.
which
I
fits
agree.
right in the theming.
Yeah, absolutely. Moving on from there, this is another part of Tiffin's, but it's kind of connected to Tiffin's. It's their lounge. It's called the Nomad Lounge, and it's a nice area where you can just relax, and it's a good place to get specialty cocktails and enticing appetizers.
Yeah, so you can get some small plates, things like that. If you're just looking to get a drink, maybe take a break out of the heat, get a little snack. It's a good place to go.
Absolutely. Yep, and it's right connected to Tiffin's. It's kind of it is. It's
Yeah,
part of it.
it's
It
just
really
their-
is. It's
their
just
bar
a lounge area.
basically.
Yep. Now, if pizza is your thing and you're looking for pizza, and to be honest, there's not a ton of pizza options in Walt Disney World, but one of the options here, you do have it over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, and that's Pizzafari.
Yep. And that's a good, great place for family and for kids, most likely. You'll get your general pizza options to choose from. You can also get Caesar salad, and they have garlic knots. And I've actually heard really good things. I haven't heard great reviews about the pizza. I hear it's pretty standard, kind of along the lines of pie pizza Rizzo or something like that. But I heard the garlic knots are good, and I think they're topped with cheese and come with marinara for dipping. So I heard they're a really good snack.
Good, good, good.
But I've yet to try them myself.
Yeah, we haven't tried there yet.
I want to say we ate there probably when our kids were little, like maybe on our first trip. We actually were there in '98.
Yeah.
It wasn't for the opening month. We were there in September?
Yeah, we were there early September.
So, 5 months in, I think we ate there when they were little. But, I don't.
Yep.
I don't remember it being bad, but I don't remember it being anything like, oh wow, this is amazing pizza.
No, exactly. No, it's not.
I
It's
think
your
just
standard pizza.
standard pizza.
Absolutely. Just off from Pizzafari is another place, and this is kind of, I guess, the Animal Kingdom Starbucks location, and that's
Yeah.
Creature Comforts.
This is my go-to. I got to have my Starbucks when I'm at Disney. Of course, always like to have my caramel macchiato or iced coffee. So,
Absolutely.
I'm not as big of a fan of Joffrey's with a big coffee selection in Disney. And personally, I get not thrilled with it. So I usually go to Starbucks and get a coffee when I'm in the parks.
Yeah.
But of course, it has all your regular Starbucks favorites, coffees, teas, different pastry options. Within Starbucks too.
Yeah, and be sure to check out the Mickey cinnamon bun that they have that is specific to that specific location as well. Gets really good reviews. I think we had it, didn't we?
I don't think we tried it yet. We wanted to.
That's right. We didn't get it, but it looked really good. It
Yeah.
looks delicious.
And it's huge.
It
so
is.
Share it. It's shaped like a big Mickey head, big ears, but I've heard it gets really good reviews and that it's pretty yummy.
Yeah. Moving on from there, they also have over in the Discovery Island, they have a place called Terra Treats, and this is another quick service kiosk, and they serve things like buffalo wings, hummus, and veggies, as well as flavored rice chips and fresh fruit.
Yep. So it's another one of those little wooden cart stops along the way that has some different selections and some healthier options as well. A nice light hummus dip with veggies is a good snack for the park.
Yep, and if shopping is what you're looking for, they also have over there the Island Mercantile. And here, this is where you'll find an assortment of apparel and park-inspired souvenirs. Really kind of a fun store. I like it in that store. It's one of my favorites, the Island Mercantile. I really enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun to go in there, and they have everything. I think they even have the magic bands, I think, are in there. They have your plush toys, your plush dolls, all your apparel that you're looking for. It's a good store. It's a great store to get pretty much anything you're looking for in reference to any kind of souvenirs.
So moving on to, there's another shop right next door called Riverside Depot. And this one you can get your Mickey ears, your pins, and apparel from seasonal special events going on within the park, like right now with their 20th anniversary. And then a little further over, I think it's across the way, Discovery Trading Company is also there, so where you can get even more mementos featuring some of your favorite Disney characters. So
Right.
there's definitely a lot of shops right in a row, pretty much, where you can find just about anything, whether it's things themed to Animal Kingdom Park specifically, or just your standard Disney merchandise. You can pretty much find something for everyone in one of these three stores.
Right. And usually, if they have special events, Discovery Trading Company is where they'll host the special event apparel.
Okay.
Like for the Disney's, for the 20th anniversary of Animal Kingdom, all the special apparel was at the Discovery Trading Company.
Okay.
So that's normally where they'll do the special events. So usually you'll find it there as well. So
Okay.
if you really want it, that's where it usually is. But there you go, folks. So that is Discovery Island. So we've gone up from Oasis into Discovery Island, and now we're going to kind of go off to our right from Discovery Island, and we're going to hit Dino Land USA.
Not my favorite section of the park. This is more geared to the younger kids, I think. And other than the one ride that we'll get into, it's not my favorite part.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Dino Land USA either. I think it's a huge area. I understand its purpose. It fits to Animal Kingdom.
Sure.
It does. It's part of the whole theming. It makes perfect sense why it's there.
Oh, yeah.
We're just not big fans of it. I think this area could be used for a lot of other things, a lot of other purposes. But I get it. I totally understand why it's there. And it's I wouldn't say it's majorly popular because it's never really overly crowded over there. But it does serve a purpose. It does.
And I guess it's more toward the little ones. I guess we just really
Mm-hmm.
don't have the need for that. There's some kiddie rides over there that you're not going to get in other parts of the park. So I think
That's
it's
true.
important that they do have some of that for the little guys. And that is important because as you walk in, the first thing you're going to see, they do have American crocodile exhibit. So you'll be able to see some crocs. And then you're going to move into an area called the Boneyard. And this is a dinosaur dig site playground. So I remember when we were there on one of our first trips, we did go in there and
We
the kids
did.
can dig around in the dirt and find dinosaur bones, in
Yeah.
there. And you can just sit on the side and watch your kids play for a little bit if you need a little break. So it's all fine, but
I
nothing
agree.
too exciting.
No, but I agree. I think it's a good area for the little ones to kind of give them to kind of exert some energy, keep them preoccupied. If maybe somebody's getting on another ride and you
Sure.
can't get on, it might be a good area for them to go in to kind of keep them busy.
Yeah, I
It really
agree.
is.
If they're on some of the adults are on some of the more
Yeah.
adult rides. Yep.
Yeah, they'll have fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and they'll have a good time with it. Also, what they have over there is something called the Fossil Fun Games, and these are basically carnival-style games in the heart of Dino Land USA. They have like the whack-a-mole and stuff like that, and they're cute and they're fun. And again, serves its purpose of a way to kind of give you something to do over in that area, wouldn't you say?
It is, but I don't like it because you have to pay extra for it. This isn't
True.
something included in park admission. So if you want to play any of these games, you pay for them.
Right.
So that is a turnoff for me because you're already paying premium price to get into the park. And I don't think, other than food and souvenirs, that you should have to pay for anything else in the park. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
I
obviously
agree.
it's optional, but your kids walk by and they see the big stuffed animals hanging there and want to win one. There's more money out of your pocket. So, not a huge fan.
Right. And I think that's probably why they charge you, because you're winning something,
No, I know.
you know.
I just still.
Yep. So there you go, Fossil Fun Games. Now, one of the nice things about Dino Land USA that they do have over that way, and this is a show they have over there that we think
yeah.
is really, really
I
nice.
forgot about this. This is something I do like.
Yes, and that's Finding Nemo the musical. This is really a really good show, folks.
is.
It's a fun show that depicts the Nemo story using some amazing puppetry, and it really is. It's lots of fun, wonderful music. It's a must-see.
I agree.
It gets you out of the heat. You're in the air conditioning. It's a good show. It's long. It's
It is
about
pretty
40
long.
minutes. It's about 45 minutes, so you're going to be in there for a little bit. But it's a great story. It's the Nemo story, and it's a lot of fun.
It's worth seeing, and the characters and the people that do the puppets and the way they do it, it's really fun. It's different than a lot of the other plays and shows in the other parks, and I really enjoy this, and I've seen it multiple times. And
Yeah.
I'll definitely go again the next time we go.
Yes, we enjoy this a lot. I think it's a good time. The auditorium itself where you sit is pretty big.
Yep.
So it's going to fit a lot of people, so I don't think you'll have too much trouble to the point that you would miss the show.
No.
Unless you're down there during the really, really busy times. I don't think that'll be too much of a hassle. And all of the seating is good seating.
Yeah, I don't feel like there's a bad spot. It's not the most comfortable seating in the world. It's all like wooden slats, like the benches.
It's kind of like stadium
Yeah,
seating,
it is.
like
But-
general admission seating.
But
Sure.
like you said, you can see. It's not like there's really a bad seat wherever they have you. You can see the show and enjoy it, and the music's a lot of fun, and it's really a good show.
Absolutely, it is. It certainly is. Now, from there, also, too, what they have right in the heart of Dino Land, and I like this ride, personally. Melissa does not like this ride. The boys and I, we find this to be fun. It's a little dated. It could use a little bit of a refurb, but that's Primeval Whirl. And this is real. I enjoy it. It's a spin and slide through curves and drops. And you're supposed to be on like a time machine coaster, and you're supposed to be going like kind of back in time. We find it to be fun. Every time we go, that's the one thing I will say, the boys and I in Dino Land, that we do Primeval Whirl. I don't mind it at all. Melissa will never get on it.
I won't. It just looks scary to me, and it looks like you need a tetanus shot to ride it. It looks like one of those old school rides you'd see
It
at
does.
a carnival.
It does.
You know, and they come into town, and it's all, I don't know, it's just made to look that way, but it reminds me of a ride we did at Ocean City where I dropped, and it was so herky-jerky, and I hit my head on the side of the car.
Yeah.
It makes me think of that, and I have no desire to go on it at all.
Not that anybody knows what Ocean City is.
Well,
But it's a local place. But no, I agree.
I'm probably thinking Ocean City, like,
New Jersey,
yeah, or California.
maybe.
It's neither of those. So.
Right. But I enjoyed it. I think it's a lot of fun. It is in a couple of the places it is and can be herky-jerky, but not terribly. We find it to be fun, the boys and I. We enjoy it, and I think you guys would enjoy it too. Try it one time. At least give it one time. You'll like it.
And I'm not a coaster person, as many of you know, so
No.
it's just not that it's like a coaster, but
No.
I don't know. No
Yep.
thanks. I'll pass.
Yep. From there, something for the little guys. They do have Triceratops Spin. This is kind of like the Dumbo ride of Animal Kingdom. It really is. It flies high, and you're on your Triceratops high in the sky, and you go around, and it's
Yeah.
fun. It's just like
Yeah.
Dumbo. Think Dumbo or Magic Carpets over in
Yeah.
over in Magic Kingdom.
Yep.
Yep. Good time for the little ones. Also, but the kind of the signature ride over in Dino Land has to be Dinosaur.
Yeah, and this one I do like.
Yep. It's basically you go back in time to save a dinosaur from extinction. You're trying to bring it back to our time so we can kind of test it and monitor it and do stuff like that to it. And it's fast moving. It's a dark ride, and it takes you on a small secret mission because you're not supposed to be going back in time.
Yeah.
And you're doing an unauthorized secret mission
Right.
during a not very good time to be there. And you're supposed to be saving the iguanodon before the meteor that wipes out the continent
Yeah.
or
it
the
wipes
world.
out the dinosaurs.
That wipes out the
before our
dinosaurs.
time. So,
Yep.
Yep. They're sending you back right before that meteor hits to get that iguanodon Vegisaurus.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun. It's very herky-jerky. It's very up and down.
Which is funny because I do like this one. Of course, the first
Right.
time I rode it, I didn't, but I've been on it since, and I actually enjoyed this ride.
Yep.
So go figure.
Yeah, the story's fun. The inside the dark ride, all the different things, the animatronics that you see are really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's fun. You guys will love it. I think it's a great time. There is a photo op in there as well. So if you have Photo Pass or something like that, you'll be able to get that in there. They'll get your reaction as one of the real monster type dinosaurs coming at you. It's fun. I think you guys will really, really like it. Moving on from there, food-wise over in Dino Land, they have...
Quite a few options over here, actually.
Yeah.
Most of them all quick service, but they have Restaurantsaurus, which is a quick service dining location serving lunch and dinner. This is probably the biggest area to get food there, where you can go inside and sit. And they have basic park fare, burgers, chicken nuggets, get like a grilled chicken BLT sandwich. They have battered fish and fries, but just kind of your standard park fare. Again, good for the younger ones. So
Right.
since you're over there, that's why they would cater to that. So it makes sense.
Yep. Also, they have Dino Bite snacks, and this is basically snacks and sweets featuring Haagen-Dazs waffle cones, floats, ice cream cookie sandwiches, and other snacks, both sweet and savory.
Yep.
So if you're looking for something a little bit sweet,
Yep.
that's definitely the place over there. What else do they have?
They have Trilo Bites, and that's a snack stop where you can get milkshakes, buffalo chicken chips. I'm interested to see what that is.
I know.
I want to try
don't
that.
even know what that is.
I read that on the menu, and I don't know if it means that it's chips with buffalo flavoring, or does it mean like,
Fries?
yeah, or does it mean
No, it wouldn't mean that.
like buffalo sliced chicken, like sliced
I
like
don't
chips?
know,
I
but
don't
we're gonna
know.
look that up.
I know. I couldn't really find a
I
description.
don't
The
know.
menu just said buffalo chicken chips. So if you guys know what that is, put it in the comments below. I'd love to know.
Yeah.
And they have assorted beverages. So not a lot of huge selection, but some different selections. So
Mm-hmm.
nice. You can get a milkshake. That's good for a hot day.
Yep.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Milk
maybe.
can go either way.
Yeah,
so.
it can. And then also they have the Dino Diner, and this is kind of a good place. This is a little bit different. It's a snack shop, but it serves nachos, churros, assorted chips, and beverages. So a little bit more Mexican flair, I guess
Yeah.
you could say, with nachos and churros.
And good things for on the go. You can
Yeah.
always, pick at nachos like as you go, or eat a churro. It's always a good walk around snack.
Absolutely. Also from there, if you're looking for gifts, souvenirs over in that area, they do have Chester and Hester's Dinosaur Treasures. And this is basically a gift shop where you can shop for prehistoric type toys like trinkets and pose and stuff like that. It's
You actually compose.
you can pose for
with the dinosaurs for a fun picture.
Oh, they have one over there?
Yeah, they have a big dinosaur outside.
Oh, that's right, they do. Isn't that
Yeah.
terrible? I've been in that store 100 times and I don't remember
I
that.
know.
But
Well, usually I'm hanging in the stores waiting for you guys to get off Primeval Whirl. So I'm the one who's always in the store.
that's right. So there you go. That's also one of the other things. And then the final thing over there they do have is they have the Dino Institute. Again, a gift shop featuring dinosaur-inspired toys and youth apparel.
Yeah, so this is more like little kids' shops that I see, when I'm looking around there. A lot of stuff for the little guys. Fun dinosaur-themed stuff. A lot of kids are really into that nowadays, so it's a good place. Again, this whole Dino USA is really themed and geared. I was trying to say themed and geared in one word, toward the little ones, and there's a lot of fun stuff for them there.
Yep,
So
definitely.
it serves its purpose.
It does. It really does. But there you go. That's part one of our I was going to say Magic Kingdom. That's part one of our Animal Kingdom overview. In part two, we will be going over Asia, Africa, and Pandora.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys enjoyed this quick overview. Not so quick, I guess, but we definitely like to hit everything, give you a little bit of a synopsis of everything, kind of give you a tour, and hopefully this has been fun for you. Hopefully it's been informative. We definitely enjoyed bringing it to you. Please leave us a comment down below. Let us know what you thought of it. Let us know what you think of some of the areas in these areas that we talked about, what you like, what you don't like. Also, if you did find this to be fun and informative, please share it and like it. We'd love for you to do that. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel as well.
Please.
Yep. And with that, that's going to do it for this overview. We will be back with part two soon. And until then, please take care of yourselves and each other, and we will talk to you soon.
Bye, everybody.
Take care. Bye-bye.